on, good people? Take you along for a little snow ride, riding with Chaplain in these icy, snowy conditions here in the Great North, known as Michigan. Let's get some tips on driving in bad, snowy, icy conditions. First off, let's address the four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive thing. Those great vehicles to have in bad weather, but that don't mean you get to go no faster. Ice is ice, and it don't care how many drive you got. When you hit the brake, you liable to slide just like everybody else. You don't get special grace because you got all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. You got to stop just like everybody else. So take your time. The most important part of driving in bad weather, ice, snow conditions is allowing yourself more time to get to where you got to go. And also, let's start with the top. Let's do a top 5. I know everybody like top 5 when it comes to stuff. So, winter driving, let's start with number 1. Take your time. Okay? Allow yourself as much time as possible to get to your destination. You don't have to be nowhere that fast where you about to kill yourself or endanger other people because you've made late decisions, okay? No matter how late you are, you get there when you get there. You increasing your speed only increases your chances of getting really, really, really messed up. I almost said something else, but messed up. We're just gonna go with messed up. Also, number 2, your vehicle. Wiper blades, tires, tire pressure, all of the things that you don't care about, well, guess what comes to the forefront in bad weather? Whether or not you got a good battery, whether or not you got good wipers, whether or not you've chosen to make sure you had good tires going in, brakes, all that kind of stuff. This is where the maintenance of your vehicle is the most critical, is when you need it the most in bad weather situations. You should have been making plans for all of this in advance. Number 3, comfort. Your comfort level driving in bad weather. You can have the best car possible. You can have all of the best tools. If you're not comfortable, you're going to make this driving experience terrible. Now, yeah, it is a time to be safe and precautious, but let's not get it twisted. You have to be confident enough to understand that the car is going to be able to take certain things. If you're scared to drive in the snow and winter, it might be a better option for you not to go nowhere, okay? Because your confidence level plays into how safety works. Your ability to trust the vehicle on ice and snow, your ability to take turns and drive at a reasonable speed, because there's still a such thing as too slow, okay? Because now you're going to make everybody else suffer because you don't have any confidence in yourself and your ability to drive. Number 4. I can't stress number 4 enough. Listen. Pray before you go. You riding with Chaplain here, okay? If you was expecting something else, I don't know what else to tell you. It's always essential to pray, okay? You may not avoid the accident. Pray that you get through the accident. Pray that you're being seen. As you're looking out in this road, you can't see a whole lot of nothing but white. But the Lord Almighty sees all. And so it's always a good idea to pray in inclement situations, but pray every day before you hit the road. Take the time to pray. Listen, I know some people don't believe and all that kind of stuff, but I tell you what, don't nobody want to hear about your thoughts and prayers after you done got your head chopped off, because that's what they asking for. But can we get thoughts and prayers for Johnny, because Johnny, you know, him and his family's going through a tough time? Well, thoughts and prayers should come before Johnny got his head chopped off, okay? Rule tip number 5. These are all important, guys. I should have probably put forward number 1, but, you know, they all work hand in hand. Rule number 5 is going to refer us back to all of the top 4. I'm just going to run them back. Taking your time, making sure your vehicle's safe, having confidence, and praying again. Run a circle, okay? 5 is to run back to number 1 through 4. So, guys, be safe out here in your travels, wherever you're going. Allow yourself time to get to where you're going. Make sure you've made the preparation in your vehicle, that you have confidence when you're driving. And first of all, let's pray. Let's pray first and foremost before we do anything. The truth is that a lot of times you can do everything right in the winter and still wind up messed up. Because a lot of times it's really out of your control. Ice don't care, snow don't care, and guess what? Above all, who don't care? The knucklehead driving next to you in his 4x4 lifted truck, thinking that, you know, he's God's gift to bad weather. Okay, so people out here, you can do everything right and still wind up messed up because people don't have any courtesy or safety in their own mind, and they'll take you out. That's all I got for you guys. Hopefully these tips will serve you well. They don't just apply to snow and winter driving. They can apply to everyday driving. That's all I got for you guys. And as always, it's your favorite chaplain, and for most of you, your only chaplain, telling you to be safe, be kind, and be blessed.